Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will are playing some D&D in 1983. When Will rides his bike home, he disappears into a scary place called the Upside Down. The next day, a little girl appears rocking a Sinead O'Connor haircut. Her name's 11. Some weird people are after her, but she gets away, and while the other boys are out looking for Will, they find her. They nickname her Elle, feed her Eggos, and figure out she's got telekinetic powers and a problem with nosebleeds. Nancy goes with her friend Barb to her boyfriend Steve's house. Will's brother Jonathan spies them doing the dirty, and poor Barb gets left alone by the pool and disappears like Will, aka Barb's dead, guys. Meanwhile, Will's mom learns how to talk to Will using Christmas lights. Sheriff Hopper starts investigating, gets suspicious of the shady lab people, and uncovers their secret experiments. Will's body pops up in a quarry, but Hopper breaks into the morgue and realizes Will's body is a fake. Elle has flashbacks of getting tested on, and the boys sneak her into a more powerful radio at their school to locate Will. Steve finds out Jonathan's been peeping on him and Nancy, and he breaks his camera. That's fair. The boys try to find a portal to the Upside Down, get in a fight, and lose Elle. However, Hopper finds a portal. So does Nancy and Jonathan. Jeez, it's like a paranormal Starbucks. Steve goes to check on Nancy and finds Jonathan there. Ruh-roh, they duke it out. Jonathan punches a cop and gets arrested. A couple of turd bullies make Mike jump off a cliff, but Elle pops back up and levitates Mike to safety. This is cool. Everyone teams up, they make Elle float in a pool, and she goes to the Upside Down. However, the Hawkins team catches Hopper and Joyce. They give up 11 to go to the Upside Down. The agents close in on the school, but Elle kills them all like a boss, which summons the Demogorgon, which Elle destroys, but also possibly herself. Finally, Hopper and Joyce find Will and return him home safely, except now he's coughing up slugs. Just great. Some girl's got a tattoo like 11 and can make people see whatever she wants. A player named Max is destroying the boys' high score at the arcade. Oh snap, Max is a girl? Her big brother Billy's a dick. Will's having Upside Down flashes, and Hopper's back at work. Joyce has got a new boyfriend named Bob. This is Will's doctor, and he's in control of keeping the Upside Down from spreading. Barb's parents are still looking for her, but she dead, fam. What? 11 is still alive and being hidden by Hopper? Dustin finds the slug that Will coughed up in his trash, names him Dark. Steve and Nancy Splitsville while Mike and Lucas crush on Max. Elle escapes the cabin, sees Mike flirting with Max, makes Max tumble, has a meltdown. The kids plan to destroy Dark, but Dustin's like, no, he's my gizmo. Then he eats the cat and escapes. Shadow Monster starts possessing Will, and he draws a weird map. Elle tries to communicate with her mom telepathically, learns her real name is Jane, and sets off to find her. Will starts season when the gateway gets burnt. Dustin and Steve become BFF while John and Nancy get it on. Steve saves the kids from some demodogs that escape the tunnels, and Elle reunites with 8. She trains Elle to become more powerful by way of heavy eyeliner.
Bitchy.
Force choke! But she returns to her friends, and not a moment too soon, everyone's trapped by the Demodogs. Bob sacrifices himself so the others can escape. They destroy the tunnel, and Elle uses all her powers, double nosebleed. To close the gate. A month later, Hopper adopts 11, and everyone goes to the snowball dance where 11 and Mike finally kiss and live happily ever after. Or do they?